Podcast. I'm your host, Ali Gary, aka Go Gary. At the Deep Rough Podcast, we discuss all things golf, and let's get right into it. And what I want to talk about today are the LIV Golf Tour potential teams slash franchises. The information I've been getting on these teams are that they're trying to make them cultural as far as nationalities. And what this will do is it'll give them basically a rooting interest that the PGA Tour has never had immediately, from the aspect that the Ryder Cup is our only opportunity to cheer for golf as a team sport, as to show any kind of patriotism, is a pride for your country involved with this. What this does is it creates like this is, say, for instance, an NFL team. This person's team is the Ravens. This person's team is the Dolphins. Their fan base is rabid about their team. Their fan base is rabid about their team. They buy paraphernalia. They support the events and everything else. Golf is long overdue for this concept, and it is a brilliant concept at that. But from what I understand, they have Spanish speaking, and they plan on creating Asian teams and all Aussie team. Cameron Smith has been talked about a lot in that. So this gives the LIV Tour a huge advantage as far as creating tradition. And the PGA's tour is done as well as any sport out there as far as building off tradition and creating tradition and using that to market their game. But this allows us to have a deeper tradition on a deeper level, because golf is such a solitary sport, and to be able to cheer for something other than the individual, something bigger, and when you understand the franchise aspect and then with the country behind it, that is a really, really interesting concept. And to be clear, Greg Norman stated in an article on Fox News feed that Tiger was not offered $800 million cash. He was offered, I guess would be the equivalent of stock and ownership into one of these teams. And they are anticipated to be valued at these numbers once the league is established. And the ins and outs, I'm sure, will unfold as it comes out. But the concept itself is crazy, as far as the franchises and having the teams and then trading the players and drafting players and everything else. It just seems like it'll really introduce the game to a lot more people and make it a lot more palatable for people who aren't really familiar with golf. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this unfolds. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and leave comments in the bottom. And you have a good day.